Okay, this is where the Olympics were 20 years ago in Japan. This is called the roof of Japan. That means a very tip top. They don't have earthquakes up here because it's so high up. But I want to go to the top and make my blog there, okay? It's been 100 days today since I started my 1 meal a day plan. And I cheated 9 days, so I have to add 9 days to my 100. But that's pretty good, only 9 days. Probably the hardest part of the 1 meal a day for me was probably 5 to 7 hours after I ate. That's when I got hungriest the most. And there were times at midnight where my stomach would just be growling and hungry. But I had been in the 1 meal a day plan long enough to know, hey, you can tell your stomach to shut up and you can go to sleep without food. And so I've taught myself in the past 3 months that it's okay to go hungry. And I was raised in Chattanooga, Tennessee in America, and anytime we got hungry, we would eat. You know, we had 3 meals a day, and then we had snacks. But a few years ago, I started traveling full time, and I was so excited about all the food in the world, I suppose. I've tried cheesecakes all over the world. And, I'm thinking about my dad. My dad used to gain weight, and then he'd go on diets. He'd gain weight, and then he'd go on diets. And when my dad died in his 80s, he was physically fit. He was jogging. He was doing great. But my biggest problem is when I come back to America. I actually eat worse in America than I do in any other country. And I have had lots of time to think about food and choices this past 100 days. And I've realized that one of the reasons I struggle in America is because I live in my car, drive in my car all over America, place to place, and I get bored. And when you're bored riding in the car, I've just always done the snacks. And so one of my weaknesses is French fries and potato chips. And it's such comfort food, and it's really quick to grab. You know, you can go in like a 7-Eleven or whatever and just grab something. But now the fast food gas station type places have boiled eggs, they have fruit, they have nuts, smoothies. So really, there's no excuse anymore to just blame it on, oh, I gotta hurry and eat or I'm gonna die. It's really not an excuse at all. You know, it's quite easy when I wake up in the morning to wait a few more hours to eat. I'm telling you, the hardest time is a few hours after I eat my 1 meal. It's crazy. I don't understand the mechanics of all that. I hope you enjoy this view. I thought you would, so I wanted to make it like this. But 3 things I really like that have helped me. I like chewing garlic on an empty stomach. I like doing shots of apple cider vinegar with the mother in them. Tremendous. And the 3rd thing I like, because I've been in Japan over about a month now, matcha Japanese green tea. Wow, it is like 10 times more powerful than just normal green tea. And I've watched a lot of videos on the benefits of garlic, benefits of apple cider vinegar, benefits of apples. I mean, you name it. I mean, think about all the things that God, look at God made all this. And there's still people foolish enough to say there's no God. But imagine all the food God has made and the benefits that He knows are in there. Hello! Time to get off? Okay. Now I'm on number 2. So I was thinking about my friend Sherry. When I got back to America last year, I think it was February, Florida of last year, 2016. I had been gone on the mission field for 14 months, 30 countries in 14 months. And she lived in Tampa, and wow, she took me to a vitamin store. And I was probably 14, 16 size, I think. And she bought me $200 worth of vitamins. And she didn't condemn me for being fat. She didn't even say anything about me being overweight. She just said, the greatest gift I can give to a missionary is helping them in their health. And it really planted a great seed in my heart, I have to admit. And it's like a year later, when I was in Seoul, Korea this year, or was I in Seoul? When was I in Seoul? I think I was in Seoul February. Yeah, right before Taiwan. So yes, it was a year later, it was February this year. I contacted her and I said, hey, Sherry, God has spoken to me to do 100 days of 1 meal a day. And that scared me. I had never even done 40 days like that. I usually do like juice fast or smoothies or something like that. But there were days on this 100 days where I would have rather just had water and not even eat. But I really got convicted by that because God was saying, no, I want to teach you how to eat. It was like He was resetting me. So there's days where, I had pizza, I had cheesecake. There was never a time in this 100 days where I got convicted over what I ate. It was about balance. Yes, I was allowed to choose, but it was so cool in my choosing how so many times I chose the right thing to do. Look how beautiful is this. I chose the right thing to do. And I chose spinach. I chose healthy food. Many days. Not just, I'm going to eat pizza every day and I'm just going to rebel and eat hamburgers. No, I really wanted to change. Look how beautiful that is. So instead of somebody saying to me, okay, you cannot have sugar, you cannot have bread, you cannot have cheese, you cannot have croutons, you can only have 500 calories. No, it wasn't like that. And maybe if I had have had like 50 more rules, I would be probably thinner today. But I don't care. I am so content with what I look like today and the progress I made in 3 months. I mean, I am victorious today. This is where the Olympics were. This is the perfect place to celebrate. And I just want everybody to be inspired and encouraged that it is a one day at a time thing. It's okay, I'm just not going to eat that. I have to wait. I have to wait until tomorrow. Okay, so I started my fast with this skirt that I bought in Switzerland. I bought it for $10 last year. And I got this belt in Rome, Italy last year. and this is where I had it on my belt since Rome of last year. And today I was wearing it all the way till right here. So I've gone down 5 notches, and I've had to move my skirt to right there. So as you can see, I never weighed myself before I started the 100-day fast, and I'm not going to weigh myself now. I'm not about numbers. I'm more about comfort and how many inches did I lose, because I don't want to be obsessed with that. So this is quite comfortable on, so 5 down, but this is how much has gone. So that's a whole lot. It's like half my shofar. So I saved this skirt for the blog for today. So this is only 100 days, and I have people that want to sell weight loss pills, weight loss shakes, and I just don't have time for that, because I believe that if you just cut back on the food, if you just push the plate away and say no, and you're willing to suffer a little bit, then you are going to lose weight. If that is your number one goal, to lose weight, you can. But let me tell you something. You will hunger. There's no way to do 1 meal a day fast or any kind of fast without hunger. It's just part of it. You're going to be hungry, but one of the keys to being hungry is the water. Drink a lot of water, drink the green tea, and yeah, you can see progress. So there's really no big secret how to lose weight. You cut back on everything.